yeah, then I befa. Go croko, ya no me sia dia choteto. And Ramanda, in tuntun de da yese moto. Obrayo kon, se misio bia chalato. Chale, no be lie, shit, bibia ya, shit, obia ya wadia, shit, ladas chale, no be lie, shit, bibia ya, shit, obia ya wadia, shit, chroma ya shit, baby ya shit, see can I lock it, baby I block it, so ya my bemumo, yeah, then I befa, oh, befa, yeah, then I. Living a life on the street, nobody care what we do, nobody care what we go through, nobody care what we do. Your brain motivational speakers, won't try and cry no. Your parents you know be SLY. Yes, I'm here. Someone say another. I've not bet the coco. When the my break up bet. Mulinke Mr. John. Yes, see what body bed is hard, yeah. Chale, no be lie, yeah. Shit, bibia, yeah, shit, obia, yeah, shit, ladas, yeah. Chale, no be lie, yeah. Shit, bibia, yeah, shit, obia, yeah, shit. Chroma, yeah, shit, baby, yeah, shit. See, can I lock it, baby, I block it. So, yeah, my bemumo, yeah, then I befa. Befa, oh, befa. Yeah, then I befa. Chroma, yeah, shit. Baby, I shit. See, can I lock it? Baby, I block it. So, yeah, my bemumo, yeah, then I befa. Befa, oh, befa. Yeah, then I befa.
Savage mix.
Agoo. Wait, dear. Charlie, but before we start our program, I want to honor our brother, your friend Eric, Noemi schoolmate, senior high school, Owari Antibia Niri Akabebi ya. So I want to use this opportunity to show some respect. Let's say my last respect to his wife who is gone. She was just 31 years old, very young and vibrant, but we lost her. And she's going home today. And because since I'm not in Ghana, I think this is my way of showing my condolence to him and his family. So wherever you are, I've shared the link on our senior high school's WhatsApp page, so you can watch us from Facebook or YouTube. Fedje, Yamaudje, I see Uwo Kradia and Kwa Entmenji. Eric Adakwa Anson, baby Biara will be a mouth shedding. We know it's very hard right now. This time, it's not so easy for you. Please stay strong. Jafric Radio and I, we share our deepest condolence to you and your family, especially to you. Yes. I've been seeing all your status, your WhatsApp status, and then I know how much hurt you are to be with your wife for a few months and she's nowhere by your side. This hurts a lot. Wherever you are, our deepest condolence goes out to you from me, Nanaya, and the Jafric Radio team. J. Mabna J. Ni amanihu. Yenim se bebi a wokono. Benya wasumdwe. Intini yakase rest in peace. We know you're gonna rest in perfect peace. Tiwa yehwe ye sabenkum so a ye ho say nyufuni ne bohono fe. And I remember that picture very well. That was an engagement pictures that they posted as her obituary, which is very sad. Yes, they're supposed to be enjoying their lives, very young couple, but God knows best. So,
this is Jafric Radio.
Mrs. Dorcas Adakwa Anson, may your soul rest in perfect peace. Thank you. Okay, Agoo. So it was just by the way. We are back on our show. It's very sad to lose vibrant young people in our society. Yeah, but in everything we give glory to God, for He knows best. Okay, so without wasting my time, I don't want this to spoil our mood, because today we are going to have a great time here. You're going to have a wonderful time. And then with my guests, hi, I've been advertising, doing this on my social media handles, on my Instagram, Facebook page, on WhatsApp, just to let you know what we're going to have today. And it's here. Agoo. Okay, so a guest, my producer, why are you you are in a hurry too much? Why are you doing this to me? I just want to give my viewers some butterflies in their bellies, and then you just, oh, come on, don't do this to me. All right, so before I introduce my guests for today, I want us to look at this video. Let's see this.
This is Jafric Radio.
to talk more about it. So we have Emma Jane here. So my producer, can we see him now? Unveil him. Oh, yay! Hello, you're welcome to Jafric Radio.
Hi, very nice to be here, Nanaya.
Oh, great. Agoo. Do you know how to respond to Agoo?
How do I respond?
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Okay, so Agoo is a Chi dialect that we say in, let's say, when you're going to visit someone or when you're entering someone's apartment, you knock and say Agoo, meaning you want to come in. So you being inside, to allow the person come in, you say Maame.
Amen.
So the person has opportunity to open your door and then come in. Okay. So this show is basically interviewing entrepreneurs. So we are knocking on the doors of entrepreneurs to welcome us and then tell us how they started and how things are going on with them. Open up some secrets like new starters want to know or would like to know. So we are knocking on the doors of entrepreneurs. That's why I'm knocking on your door today. So I say, Agoo.
Amen.
Oh, great! You got it right. Wow, that's so easy. My producer, you've been telling me this, but I keep forgetting. What's the meaning of Agoo in Japanese? Ojamashimasu or?
Gomen kudasai.
Gomen kudasai. Gomen kudasai. Have you heard of that?
I've heard that before.
Yes. So it's like Gomen kudasai. And then what's the response in Japanese?
I don't know.
Waka, please, you need to help me out. If you say Gomen kudasai, how do you respond? Gomen kudasai. Please, I want to see your message, how to respond to Gomen kudasai. My producer today, dear, why? Because I know you're Japanese. You should know this. Okay. All right. Okay. So without wasting my time, let's go to my fine gentleman here for today. Oh, wow. So now I already know your name, but can you please tell my viewers your name and then, okay, we take it from there.
Okay. My name is AJ Davis. I'm from America, Alabama. Okay, let me chip in something here. I heard that in Alabama everything is big. How true is that? Well, I would say that's pretty true. There's a lot of big insects, bugs, large people. Very large people.
Oh, I see. So that's true, because I heard that way back in Ghana, that in Alabama everything is big. Okay, so let's continue.
But yes, so yeah, my name is AJ, but the name of my brand is Imogene.
Okay, so we'll come to that. Your brand, we'll come to that. Okay, so you're from America, Alabama, but you're here in Japan. Right. How long have you lived in Japan?
I've lived in Japan for more than 10 years.
More than 10 years. How old were you when you came down to Japan?
Maybe 20.
Wow,
21,
great.
21 maybe.
You were so young. What inspired you?
I was interested in Japanese pop culture. I think many Japanese people underestimate how Japanese pop culture has like infiltrated America with like its movies, cartoons, like the warriors of the past, architecture. People have a fascination with Japan and America. Okay.
All right. So, did you move to Japan alone, or you came down with your family?
I just came by myself. Well, so originally, I was interested in. I've always been a person who enjoyed like creating art and making things.
Okay.
and I was interested in animation because I realized that Japanese animation was popular like around the world. I went to a few different countries and turned on the TV and I saw like same characters in different places speaking different languages, and I was like, that's really cool. I want to do 2D animation, and maybe I should go to Japan and learn Japanese and then pursue a career in animation.
Okay.
And came here after I studied in the States, university, and then I started studying Japanese language and culture.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it means you started everything there before coming down here. Can you tell us something about Alabama, like something that will make me feel like, oh, I need to visit Alabama?
Well, in my city, it is Port City. It's Mobile. It is the only place outside of Louisiana that has the Mardi Gras Festival.
Okay.
Which is very exciting and fun, and it lasts for about a month.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Why did you choose Japan? Because there are so many Asian countries that you love languages. You could have gone to Indonesia, Vietnam, China. You could have learned those languages as well for your art and everything. But why did you choose Japan?
That's a good question. I think it just has to do with like how popular and just exciting Japanese culture started to become in the U.S. So
Okay.
when I was a little kid, we would watch like cartoons and we would watch like Japanese animation cartoons.
Yeah.
And as we're watching the anime, like we could only watch so far until like there weren't any more episodes, and then it would just start over. So we would like look up the episodes online, and that was like some of them didn't have subtitles, and some of them did. But it was like, okay, if we want to understand this, maybe we should learn Japanese.
Okay.
You know, we were just little kids, and so we would like Google or search for Japanese words, and then started to become more and more interested in Japanese culture.
Okay. So I think that's why you chose Japan, because already you had some interest about Japanese whilst you were very young. Okay, that's very nice to hear. So let's say in Japan, do you speak Japanese? How good are you?
I mean, I'm okay. I can get by.
In percentage wise, you're like 10%, 20%, because I know I'm around 20%. No, I think 10%. I've reduced myself. Okay. So
I'd say more than 10%. I mean, I can.
yay, he's good than me. Wow, great.
I go to the offices and I, the city halls and get stuff done. And everyday conversation, but
Okay.
if the conversation gets too deep,
That's why you go like, hey, please, what can I say? Oh,
right?
what can I? Or you'll be like me when I first came to Japan, I just say hi. Anything you say, I say hi. Yeah, it hasn't been easy, but I think I'm okay with the basics now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I first came, I came to study the language, but I looked up how to ask for directions.
Okay.
I just didn't look up how to understand the directions that were given. So I would ask, like, how do you get to this place? And I would ask him, and people would answer, and then I would just look at them. But thankfully, people were nice enough to accompany me
Yeah.
This is Jafric Radio.
to the place.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about the Japanese. Okay, so what's some of the first experience you had when you came to Japan? Was it good? Was it hard? Did you know somebody already here? Were you all by yourself? Like, how was the experience?
I knew no one. I came here and I went to a language school, and when I was in the language school, I met, all the teachers, well, the English-speaking teachers at the airport, and then after that, they settled me in the place that I was going to be staying, and then I just learned about meeting people and the other students none of them were Japanese, they were all from different countries.
Yeah.
So it was quite fun.
Okay.
And interesting.
Okay. And then talking about that, the food. Okay, so you already said something about you learning about directions. So the food, how was it like?
Japanese food?
Yeah.
I think Japanese sweets are awesome. Like, they're so beautiful. As far as Japanese, like, sashimi, I'm not a big fan. But some people find this to be strange. I like Japanese sushi. I think sushi is good.
Yeah.
But some people, they just don't understand that, like, they're like, oh, but isn't it the same thing? Like, but it's really not. It's really not, though.
It's unfortunate I don't like the Japanese sushi. I don't like sushi. I don't like.
But there's a lot of other stuff too. I like the Japanese like fried food, like okonomiyaki.
Oh yeah.
Takoyaki.
Oh yeah.
Taiyaki.
Yeah.
Yakitori.
The yaki family. Oh, I see.
Yeah, the whole yaki family.
I see. I love them too. Okay, that's great. So now let's come to your personal life, and then if you're not comfortable answering, you can tell me to skip. It's okay. Okay. All right. So are you married?
This is Jafric Radio.
No,
You're not married. You've never been married.
never been married.
Okay. So do you have a girlfriend?
I do.
Oh, okay. Because you look too good to be single. You look so good. So cute to be single. Wow. Oh. Do you have kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
Planning on having one soon?
Don't really have a plan to have any kids right now, but I've been thinking, but we'll just have to come to the bridge, after we get married and things go forward.
Is it the consent of you two? Because I think probably your girlfriend may be listening now.
Yeah, well, we'll have to talk about it.
Okay.
We'll make some decisions.
All right. That's great to hear. That was just by the way. Okay, now we're going on to the main business today about your clothing line.
Right.
How did you come up with this idea?
Well, I was doing talent work.
Okay.
Here in Japan, and I was enjoying it. But with talent work, sometimes you get the job, sometimes you don't get the job, and you're always at the mercy of someone choosing you. And I was like, what, I want to be able to choose, and also too, I felt like I could create clothing. My mom, when I was a kid, she used to sew like amazing like dresses and outfits. And I remember one time I did this illustration, and it was actually for something else. It was just like an illustration for like a cover art or something. And she was like, the way you detailed the clothing, like you could like do clothing. And even though I was like really young at the time, like I just remembered that. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I, should, start designing clothing. And I'll try it. And I just started, and I designed some streetwear clothing, and then I decided I wanted to do like a little bit more. Like I wanted to do like clothing that I felt like I could choose more. I could choose the different types of fabrics, the different cuts, and so I bought a sewing machine, and I just started sewing.
Okay, so you started sewing in the US or when you came here to Japan?
When I came here.
Okay. All right. So before I move on to my next question, what's the name of your brand?
The name of my brand is Imagine.
Imagine. So we have it on our screens here. Imagine Tokyo. Imagine. Okay, so we'll talk about his handles later so that you can go and then cross-check. Yeah. Today I have a surprise for my viewers. Yes, I have a surprise for my viewers. Yeah. About Imagine. Okay, so you got the inspiration from your mother, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell us something about Imagine? The real mindset behind Imagine. What inspired you?
Yeah, so, you know, my mom being so creative and, you know, she just being able to sew and to make all these great things. And I just thought about her when I thought about sewing.
Okay.
And I also thought about the idea that when something is important, when a person donates to a university or when a person gives substantially to someone else, they often name a building or they name a statue. And I thought, you know, a person who has given, you know, so much and, you know, worked so hard to raise me and to provide for me, what better name to name my brand?
Okay.
And so I named it after my mom.
Wow. So your mom is Imagine or she's Imagine?
That's right, her first and middle name.
Wow, this is so great. Is your mom alive now?
Yes.
Wow. So let's say a living testimony. She's living to see what her son has become now. She must be so proud of you.
Well, yeah, she told me that, you know, she is happy because she sees that, like, what I'm doing, you know, is, you know, and when she was sewing and she was creating things, there was no internet.
Okay.
And, you know, she also had me and, you know, my sister she was also working for, and she was working a lot, and, you know, she didn't really have time to invest as much as she wanted into her, you know, her sewing and her clothing. And so she felt like what I was doing was kind of like inspirational because it was kind of furthering like what she wanted to do. It was like an extension of that.
Yeah, I'm so touched. I can feel how she felt. Yeah. Wow, you did really well. You've done so well to make her proud. Wow, that's great. Okay, so what are some of the things you do? Is it only clothing or there are many other things?
Right, so right now I do mostly women's wear, dresses, coats, jumpsuits, but I also do some accessories. These glasses that I'm wearing.
Whoa.
And I want to do more. I want to do more accessories. I want to do menswear as well. But, you know, it all takes time. And, you know, still a startup, still in the first stages of my brand. So. Okay,
great. Okay, that's great to hear. But before we move on, please, those watching us on Facebook, kindly share. And we are also live on YouTube. Okay, so please share. Those on Facebook, kindly share. I'll be happy if you share because we are having a wonderful time and then we are learning at the same time. Okay, all right, so back to us. Davis, can I call you Davis? Okay, AJ Davis. Okay, all right. So you started everything here in Japan. Right. What motivated you to go on? Because when we want to start a business in Japan, sometimes we look at the language barriers, we look at so many documentations, and then to have a shop, to own a shop or something, like it comes with some lots of things that if you can't really read and write Japanese, it becomes difficult. I'm asking this because some new entrepreneurs or some business-minded people who wants to start business sometimes find it so very difficult to start up with something because they feel that language is a big deal, and then documentations, how to get a shop and everything. So how did you do it?
Yes. So, well, I registered, my company.
Okay.
And that it was a lot of documents. It was a lot of steps. But yeah, I mean, I just went after it. And just started Googling how to do things. Googling who could I work with to get it done, and anybody who's listening who wants to create a brand or a business here in Japan, go for it, do it. Don't let the language be an issue for you. If you need to use a translate app or you need to have somebody help you, go for it.
Okay.
But yeah, I went online and I just started looking for different ways to do it. I ended up finding this service online. I mean, you still have to, know Japanese, but you could do a good portion of the process online, and then you can, if you don't understand Japanese, I guess you could translate, and a lot of websites now can be translated, and that's basically how I got my paperwork done in terms of the parts I didn't understand for the most part. And then the other parts I just, wrote down, did by myself, went to the notary offices, the, city hall offices, and so forth.
Wow, you did so well. Wow, that's great to hear. So I think whoever is listening to us who wants to start something, nothing should be a barrier for you. You can just Google, like he said, just search, seek help if you need, so that you can do what you want to do or what you love most. Very good. So how long have you been into the imaging production?
So I registered my brand in 2018, and I was working on clothing and things like that, but I didn't have any products out, and I didn't, sell anything until 2019 is when I started doing manufacturing for packaging and for my first clothing items, and then towards the end of 2019 is when I started to begin setting up my website and putting products out. And so for a few months after that was 2020, and then you had the COVID-19 came, and so that made it a little bit difficult. I couldn't ship internationally for a very, very long time. But yeah.
This is Jafric Radio.
Okay, that's great to hear. Okay, so we have some of his products here that we would love to show to you, our viewers. I think you're gonna love it. Yes. Aside what you're seeing on our screens, I think we have one here in the studio that we are going to showcase to you. And then I'm also wearing Imogen, and I can't wait.
This is Jafric Radio.
Hey, I'm looking good in it already. All right, so can we see what we have here?
Right.
Yes.
So these glasses that I'm wearing, actually are the same ones in this box here.
Okay. I really love the packaging. It's so beautiful. Wow. So you can show this to our camera here.
I have these glasses here, same ones I'm wearing.
Wow.
Yeah, these are nice. They're like
I think my producer should get me this before I leave here today. You're not taking this back. Yes. You're not taking it back.
These they're gold frame, but they have like a little bit of thickness to them. So like I feel like it adds like a little bit of weight to it, and it also looks more substantial. So the thing about some gold frame glasses is when they're thin, like on the sides, like it doesn't look as masculine. Or if a guy wants to wear, I mean, if a woman wants to wear it, it'd still be perfectly, fine and looks great. But there's like not as many glasses I feel like also can work for both men and women like that. So that's one of the perks of this particular pair.
Yeah. Can I have this package? The package? Can I show to my viewers? Yeah, sure. Very beautiful. They're so cute. Like I just love how it goes. See, so beautiful. Like I just love it with all these. Oh my God, this is so cute. With this, wow, that's great.
I actually brought another pair, or a red pair of sunglasses that I was bringing with the show. But there was a very interested musician who, he discovered that I, do clothing and accessories. And he wanted to buy them at that moment.
Okay.
Like, wow.
Is it the one we saw on the screen? I saw some red pair of shades.
Right.
Yeah.
On the way.
Yeah. So pretty, like so nice. Wow. And I'm really in love with the packaging. Like, come on. As soon as you see the packaging, you go like, wow, whatever thing is in it is going to be just beautiful. Looking at the package alone, like, it's so cute and beautiful. Okay, so what do we have here next? Let's... okay, we can put it back if you when you're done. Okay?
So, in this box...
just look at, I'm just in love with the packaging. So nice.
So this one we have a trench coat.
Whoa.
And this is an ivy green trench coat. It's a woman's item. Still haven't gotten around to making men's trench coats yet. But it's a long trench coat. It has a relaxed fit, but it has straps on both the sleeves as well as around the waist, so you can pull it in for like a more classic kind of silhouette.
Wow, this is like just look at this. Look at this. Just look at that. My producer, please zoom this for them to see. Just I don't know how to show this. Is it okay? So, is it okay? Yeah, this is so wonderful. Like, wow. You
This is Jafric Radio.
Good, talented guy. Yes. This is so beautiful. And I just love... Did you see how he was taking this thing off from this? Like... Wow, this is great. That's good. Okay, and I'm also in Ghana when there is a show going on, or let's say a red carpet. Mostly they ask, "Who are you wearing?" So today I'm wearing a jean. Yeah, I'm wearing a jean. How do I look? Sexy, right? I'm wearing a jean today. Yes, I have to show.
This is Jafric Radio.
I'm wearing a jean. And to see how cute I look. I'm just in love with it. Oh my God. Okay, so that was just by the way. I really love it. And then
Thank you so much.
Seeing what you have, like what my producer showed on our screen, I think you're doing so wonderfully well. And I'll say more grease to your elbow. You have to do more, and you have to be recognized internationally. Everybody must know of Imagine. Yes. And Jafric Radio is helping you go international. Now, people know about you from Ghana. Yay!
Hey, I'm happy about that. Sure.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so will you be able to ship internationally? Do you ship internationally?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So just in case someone calls you from Ghana and say, "Hey, I want one of your clothing," or goes to your website and then buys, and can you ship to Ghana? Would it be easy?
I can ship to
wherever,
any country that is accepting of packages and items from Japan, which most places in the world. So
okay. So aside the glasses, do you have any other accessories that like?
So right now, I only have just different types of glasses and sunglasses.
All right.
But still working on more items. This right here, what I'm wearing, is a new item that is a unisex item. It's a double knit sweatshirt. So there's knit here, and there's also knit here on the side. It's a different type. It's more of a loose knit. And I'm also working on some men's trousers. So I should have the prototypes in sometime this month. I wish I had them here to show, but
wow. So we should watch out for more, right?
Sure.
All right. So mostly in this line of business, sometimes there could be some ups and downs.
Right.
What are some of your ups and downs you faced during your line of business?
Well, so far, when I was just getting started, this was like when COVID-19 kicked off, so it kind of hindered me a little bit. But you just gotta keep going, keep pushing, keep trying to find different ways to market yourself and your brand. Working online with some influencers, working on different platforms. Mainly, I've been active on Instagram, but I'm looking for other platforms and other places to market my goods. And I think it's always good to diversify. You have your website, but you also want to have different avenues to get back to where your goods and your items are. So
This is Jafric Radio.
Here, that's good. Okay, so in your times of, or let me put it this way, what really motivates you in your time of bad moments? I don't know if you've already answered that, but
yeah, I mean, ultimately, I want my name, I want my brand to be a household name. I want people to, when you hear the name Imogene, I want it to be just as recognized as, any other brand, I mean, even more so than, you hear Balenciaga, you hear Valentino, you hear Ralph Lauren, you hear these different designer names and brands. I mean, even you hear Nike, you hear Adidas, you recognize these, you know what they are, and you know what they do. And so when I think about how much I want that, it propels me forward.
okay, that's great. So how do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Take it easy.
Sorry.
Easy.
She takes some more water.
Take more. Take it easy.
But yeah.
Okay, so that's what we have on our screens. Wow. Some glasses, and then, wow, this is so beautiful.
This is Jafric Radio.
Wow, that's the red glasses he talked about. I see some pink ones too, and the plain ones he's wearing now. Yeah. But as I said, what you brought in the studio is not going back with you. My producer is getting it for me. Yeah. This is so cool. This is so cool. This is so cool. DJ Clemsy, please hurry up and come and get yours. DJ Clemsy. Okay, alright. Come and get yours and get one for Mabna. I mean, you know that. No two ways about that. Are you okay?
Yeah, my throat was just...
Is this place hot?
It's a little bit warm. Sorry.
Take it easy. I think my questions are too much. They are choking you, but I think it will be done in a few minutes.
My throat was just...
Sorry, he's so sorry about that.
But
just
yeah,
relax. Are you okay?
In 5 years, you know, I see my brand going strong, you know, even stronger. You know, my goal is not mediocrity. My goal is the opposite. My goal is to be as big as I can, to be as large and ubiquitous and well known as I can make my brand. So, in 5 years, I see myself and my brand 5 times larger.
Wow. You have a great dream. You have big dreams. And then I pray and I hope you pursue it and they all come to pass. I want to see you on the top. Like, yes. So that we'll take a picture. I can boast and say, hey, Imogene. Yeah, I'm with the CEO. Do you know him? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think before we leave, I want to ask you, what one advice can you give to someone out there watching you?
I can just say, you know, don't give up. Just keep going. Even if there's obstacles, push through it and don't stop.
That's great. Never give up. So 2 weeks ago, I interviewed this wonderful twins. They also said, do what you love doing most. Just do it. If you love it, do it. And Imogene is also saying, never give up, which is very true. Whether there are some obstacles, definitely there will be obstacles, but you shouldn't give up. Nothing should be a standing block before you. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming to this show, for honoring our invitation. Yeah, to interview, to also show us what you have. And can you call out your social media handles so that my viewers watching can look up to them and then contact you?
Most definitely.
Okay.
So on Instagram, I'm Emma_Jean_apparel. Emma Jean Apparel. And my website is emmajean.com. So
okay.
if you want to go directly to my website, emmajean.com.
Okay, so how do we get some of your products to buy?
You can buy them from my website, emmajean.com, or you can also buy them directly off of social media sites like Instagram,
okay,
or Facebook.
Okay, so do you have like showcases of what you have at the moment on Instagram, on your page, that someone can select and then DM you and say, hey, I love this, do you still have some in stock, can I get some? Okay, great. Yes. Okay, so you can visit his IG, Emma.
You don't have to DM. I mean, it's just like if
a
you
comment.
Click the image,
okay,
you can just click the image and then just click buy just right off the image.
Oh, okay, all right, great. Okay, so he's explained this to us. Okay, so you don't really have to DM him. Okay, so it's IG page, Emma_Jean_apparel. You can find him there. And then also his website, you can also buy from there. Yes, emmajean.com. When you just search for or Google emmajean.com, you're going to have it. And then choose from the many he has over there. And you're not going to regret this. It's so beautiful. Yes. Okay. All right. So I think, do you have something to say?
This is Jafric Radio.
Yeah, be sure to check out my website. Follow me on Instagram. I have updates about my brand or updates about new products or photos. Sometimes what makes people more interested is just seeing different photos of the same outfit. You know, maybe you see it in another light, in a different photo, and maybe it sparks your interest. Or sometimes I'll be working on a project and you can see like the making of, the behind the scenes on how a project comes to life. So yeah, check me out on Instagram.
Okay, so he said it all. Just check him out and you're going to see everything he does. Thank you so much for coming to Jafric Radio. Thank you. And then we hope the next time when we have you here, you're going to tell us you have a branch in Africa, in Ghana. You have Emma Jean branch in Japan. You have Emma Jean branch in Alabama. You have Emma Jean branch in Nigeria. Like, go like, hey, you'll be celebrating, you know? Yeah, don't you wish for that?
For sure, most definitely.
Yeah, okay. All right, thank you so much. And so I think we're a bit early today, but it's all part of it. So this is where we bring our show to an end. Thank you so much for always watching. Thank you so much, my viewers. God bless you. And then don't stop watching Jafric Radio. I know we are new. We are babies now growing, but with your help and with what we do, I think we can go further. We can go a bit further, yes, to I think this is the number one or the first African radio in Japan. And then we are going to bring you nothing but the best. Okay, so our next program, please, do we have... Okay, so our next program is Voice for Africa. Yes, it will be coming up very soon, I think around 6 p.m. So 7 p.m. Okay, all right. So watch out and then don't go nowhere. All right. So we say bye-bye.
Hi guys, you are watching Jafric Radio. I am Abba from Ethiopia. Jafric Radio ni የተመለከታችሁ ነው ይመቻችሁ። አበበ ነኝ ከኢትዮጵያ።
Ẹ̀kaàárọ̀, ẹ̀kaàsán, ẹ̀kálẹ́. Orúkọ tèmi ni Ọmọdọ́lá Oyèyẹmí, ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìbàdàn. Jafric Radio lẹ́ ń wò yìí o. Ẹ múra sí i. Ṣé púpọ̀.
You are watching Jafric Radio live. You are watching Jafric Radio live. You are watching Jafric Radio live. You are watching Jafric Radio live.
Shake it. Chroma shit, baby I shit. See can I lock it, baby I block it. So yeah my baby mo, yeah then I befa oh. Yeah then I befa. Go croko, ya no me sia dia choteto. En Ramanda, intun de da yese moto. Obrayo kon, se misio bien chalato. Adie, chale no be lie. Shit, di bia ya adie. Shit, obia ya adie. Shit, la adie. Charlie, no be lie, shit, bibia, yeah, shit, obia, ya wad, yeah, Chroma, ya shit, baby, I shit, see, can I lock it, baby, I block it, so ya my abemumo, yeah, then I befa, oh, befa, yeah, then I befa, living a life on the street, nobody care what we do, nobody care what we go through, nobody care what we do. Your brand motivational speakers, won't try and cry no. Your parents, you know, be SLY. Yes, I'm here. Someone say another. I've not bet the coco. When the my break up bed. Mulinkin Mr. John. Yes, see what when the bed is hard, yeah. Charlie, no be lie, yeah. Shit, bibia, yeah, yeah. Shit, obia, yeah, yeah. Shit, love is hard, yeah. Charlie, no be lie, yeah. Shit, bibia, yeah, yeah. Shit, obia, yeah, yeah.
This is Jafric Radio.
Chroma, yeah, shit. Baby, I shit. See, can I lock it? Hey, baby, I block it. So, yeah, my abemumo, yeah, then I befa. Befa, oh, befa. Yeah, then I befa. Befa. Chroma, yeah, shit. Baby, I shit. See, can I lock it? Hey, baby, I block it. So, yeah, my abemumo, yeah, then I befa. Befa, oh, befa. Yeah, then I befa.